Comparison is one of the fastest ways to destroy yourself as a trader. You're comparing your level 1 or 2 or 3 to someone else's level 10. When you see on the internet or wherever, you see some guy with a nice car or maybe a nice Miami penthouse or nice clothes or jewelry, all you're gonna do is want to rush. And what do I always say? You cannot rush trading. Trading is something that takes an immense amount of dedication, time, and a bunch of hard work. And when you see all these things, you're gonna want to rush to get there. You're gonna want to make money now. And trading is not something that you should be focusing on money for. You should be doing it to trade well, especially in the beginning. You cannot be focusing on money, and all you're gonna want to do is make more money and make money now when you see all of these things. And I had one of the biggest problems with this. I had a huge problem at like around the middle of my trading career during my unprofitability stage. And I would have so many trading influencers that I would follow, regular just people that were way more successful than my current self. And I would compare where I am to them. I would be red on the day, trying to learn the craft, and I would see on the internet someone that said, green, 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 let's fucking go, all this shit. And then another person, and then another person. And obviously it would never be the same people every single day because there were never that many profitable people that I followed, and they haven't lasted till this day. So that's kind of funny. But when you're learning, you need to take care of your mind. You cannot have any outside influence. That goes with parents doubting you, that goes with seeing other people doing better than your current self. All that's gonna do is make you want to quit or go somewhere else or do whatever. And back to the hard work thing, trading is something that once you understand your strategy to a certain degree, you fine-tuned it, you have your psychology under control, trading is not something that requires more work after that. If anything, it's only going to regress you. You need to, once you get all those things down, your strategy, your psychology, it's kind of where the hard work comes from not doing that much work outside of trading. And that's something I did not understand in the beginning. I put in an immense amount of work, and that was what made me take forever. Is because I thought I was not doing enough, so I had to do more work. And the more work I'm talking about, backtesting more than I needed to, staring at the charts longer than I needed to, outside of trading when I'm supposed to be doing my hobbies and focusing on other things outside of trading, I was focusing on trading. That's only gonna mess with this, and it's not gonna help you. So again, once you get to a certain point with your strategy, you can follow it every single day without deviation. You can be in a trade and not be emotional. Don't hesitate into trades. When you're in the trade, not being emotional, so where you want to exit the trade early. All of those things, once you get that down, more work doesn't equal more progress. And it sucks because, as I just said, if that was the case, like every other profession where you put more work in and you get more results out of it, I would be a multi-millionaire by now because I have bled for this profession more than people understand. I have bled for this. I have contemplated. I've had bad thoughts. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, so that's the comparison for the negative side. I want to also say that comparison can also be used as a very powerful tool. I think there is a positive and negative. So I just went over the negative. Now here's the positive. For someone like me, when I saw nice cars on the road as a little boy in the back seat of my parents' car, just staring out the window, looking at all the cars passing by, and I would sit there for 2 or 3 weeks looking for a nice car, and then I'd finally see like a nice Lambo, which is my dream car, by the way. I would see a nice Lambo and I would just want that. That pushed me, that made me want to make a lot of money. And that gave me the thought, how do I make this money? It got me into that thought process, which got me into which profession should I go into, right? So I think it could be a very powerful tool for motivation, seeing other people that are doing very well. You don't want to use that, you want to use that as a positive versus a negative. but you also have to understand your own strengths and weaknesses. If seeing people on the internet hurts you and it mentally messes with you, you should not follow these people. What I did was I unfollowed all of the people that were traders or just regular people that were doing better than me, but especially traders, because they would always post green this, green that when I wasn't profitable. So it would mess with my head. But all I did was I hit unfollow on all of them for a little while, and I saw the most amount of progress in my psychology and my actual trading. So that's a little tip for you guys. But you know yourself, you know what will mess with your head or won't, what certain parameters you can put in place. And if you guys have any questions on what you can do, put them in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer. That's the end of the video. Go to my other platforms. Go to my X, which I do daily recaps, not daily, but whenever I trade, I recap those trades. And then Instagram Reels, I do my whatever, I do stories, and then all my other same content, and then TikTok, of course, but that's all in the description. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys, and peace.